The secret to chess is not moving, by the way. That is one of the little known secrets. Not moving, more thinking. See everything about your possible destination before you move. Always look back and see what you could have done better, what you were planning on doing, and what succeeded, what worked, and what didn't. Always look back at your games, review, and learn. Studying the game in its entirety is the way to go.
Check out the amazing publisher, Chess Informant, the most important chess publications and combinations download. Even more info. Check out more special pricing, plus my YouTube Informant playlist.
2 out of 3 of the areas of the game, then like on American Idol or any of those voting survivor shows, you will move on to the next phase. If they're attacking your rooks, threaten a queen. If they're attacking your queen, threaten checkmate and pawn. And in all cases, you can counterattack with check as an in-between move. Counterattack, the #1 tool, recommended by grandmasters.
It's really all about your diet. You know, you are what you study. And if you study great players, you play great chess. Playing Blitz with Hikaru Nakamura, or regularly playing Blitz with someone who literally shows you glaringly what you're doing wrong, like that. There is no substitute for the old-fashioned, you know, just getting slapped across the face when you make the mistake. Just no substitute.
The problem is that right now, I believe that Ron is the better player, and nothing's going to change that. The only person that can change that is right here. If you honestly put anyone on a pedestal, then you're already going to have an experience. You're going to have some difficult experiences against opponents. If you put anyone on a pedestal, then you might as well just hang it up, because you're not going to be able to beat them. You have to take the bull by the horns, find their faults. They are human like anyone else. And that's all you have to do, is raise yourself up. A certain comfort zone soar toward playing correctly, grabbing space, an equal amount of space, having equal chances to win, not letting yourself fall behind in any manner, way, shape, or form by gambiting a pawn unsoundly, like in the Stafford Gambit, but simply playing good chess. So many people out there who are... Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, grasshoppers. Where it's a slow start, yes, but I did want to do the tribute to David Bowie stream. He was an avid chess player in his day, also an icon, changed the world through his music, changed style, fashion, changed many things. Although he was born on January 8th, I believe his last album was Lazarus, which is basically an inference to rising from the dead, basically. Or coming back no matter what. January 10th, 2016. I remember it like yesterday. A friend of mine and I were very sad. Very sad that that occurrence happened. So, unfortunately, we all have to go sometime. So we have 4 players playing. We have Mehdi and Evgeny, Ron Hay and Fulberg. And among the players not in the wings, we've got Viking, who's definitely taking a break, but I don't see him down here underneath the chat box. That's the #1 way you can see when people are waiting. Idzar has not yet played a game. I don't know if he's online. He's not online. Idzar, where are you, bud? It's possible that he's watching the stream. I also need to do some research on 2 books that we're being asked about in the YouTube stream. So here we go. Let me clear the path here for a photo of these books, just to make sure. I can get all of my Petrosian books in one go. That looks like it. All right, we're going to try. I am missing some Petrosian books here. I can't quite tell what is missing off the top of my head. But I will edit it again later, at least. Put this one back. There we go. Little known book that does not have anything on the spine. Petrosian's Legacy by Tigran Petrosian. In fact, I may carry this book with me today because I'm not entirely sure that this autobiography by Petrosian has ever truly been reviewed. It is certainly an out-of-print book. And we will review it again later. Maybe we'll do a Petrosian's Legacy stream on this particular book because we do have an audience for it. We are still hoping to finish up Giving Everyone the Bird. Even Ron Hay, whom we're not worried about. So, can I? I guess I will just pretend as though this is not happening. Can I play this like a normal dragon without the knight on c6? I'm sorry, without the knight on f6. Or do I need to cower at all? Let's see. Bishop e3, queen to b6, knight to f5. Queen to b6, knight to f5, queen takes b2. Knight takes g7, check. King f8. Yeah, we'll go for it. We can do it. It looketh goodeth. It does look good. So he transposes back into the mean streets of the Levenfish Dragon. Personally, I think that I have to consider knight takes c6, b takes c6, e5, knight to g4, bishop to g1, d takes. It's not worth it. It's really not worth it. We're going to continue. To pretend as though this is a standard Sicilian. We've given up half of our time at this point for a perfectly ordinary continuation. Now, however, we're being threatened with the loss of a pawn. We are being threatened with the loss of a pawn. Knight to a4. And returning to the battlefield, we did give up a bit of control over the center, unfortunately. And at this moment, do we need to worry? Bishop takes, knight takes, pawn takes, f takes, e takes. It's strange, but we'll go for it. There's a little bit of something going on here. We do have to manage on our 2-second increment as best we can. We didn't get our music going. As we attempt, really, here a check, there a check, everywhere a check, check. No, huh? The threat still exists, mind you. The threat still exists. So knight d5, queen e1, knight e7, king h8, rook on a takes e1. Yeah, why not? We can even threaten something along the way, and maybe, just maybe, we can get something else going here. Yes, we're going to have to move quickly. Can I do it that way? Let's go in this direction. I did want it going in that direction. Oh, you're going to that?
4,
fascinating.
3, 4, 3, 4, 3.
It's too bad this one's not going to count toward the arena. It's such a good game. But it will count in our Ron and my own pantheon of living legacies. 007, just in time. Who would have thought Sweden was going to play the villain in this Bond movie? Good game, Ron. Namaste, everybody. That was a pretty good game. That was pretty incredible. Unfortunately, I do have to run. We are hosting another classroom today at school as the heat is out in one of our buildings. So we have visiting students in our classroom who need our classroom for part of the day. I will obviously want to send you to a very good home. That was really, really cool. Where did we go from here, by the way? What? What's that? I'm hearing an echo of my voice. But why am I hearing an echo of my voice? Oh, is it because that was opened? Who knows? All right, good. Namaste, everyone. Congratulations to Vivgeni on the win. Mehdi and Ron unfortunately didn't get a chance to catch up to first place because I was so late. I was having streaming issues. The other day, oh, this is crazy. I was on manual mode, so that could have been part of the problem. I was trying to get my Bluetooth headsets to work, and it was automatically going to the jack, which I was working on yesterday because I didn't have a choice, unfortunately. Wait, we can't raid Chess 24. They just signed off, right? Did they just sign off for the day? Or are they actually streaming? Chess 24 is live, right? We'll try it again. All right, one more time. Thank you, everyone, for being here. We will be back for more on Petrosian's Legacy soon. There's no, you can't get enough of Petrosian, but I plan on doing a lot more on Smyslov, to be honest. A lot more on Smyslov. Smyslov has gotten the rough end of the stick, and I seek to avenge him. Thanks, everyone. Cheers and ciao. Carissa Yip was leading the pack with 2.5 out of 3. Vichy was leading the pack in the other end of the Tata Steel Rapid, but Vichy is now playing Hans Niemann. Have a great day, everybody. Cheers and ciao.